International Women's Day!
Here's Sally.
Not a woman before.
Oh,
Can't have that, Sally.
legs and everything. I may be a woman, I'm not very international. Anyway, when we're ready, I've dug out my feminist rant. Do not worry, I'm used to being in a very male situation, having got degrees in physics, maths and engineering. Anyway, okay, women reclaim the C word. It was ever the secret of women for millennia, since Prometheus stole fire from heaven, when we were hunter-gatherers, when we were farmer-fishers, when we were freezer-canners. Now we are shopper-microwavers. Now it is all about the men, from pucker school dinners to F-word kitchens. It is men who modify the genes, breed the stock, slaughter and reap. It is Mr. Tesco and Mr. Aldi. They plan and grow and import and export. They design the ovens and the fridges, write the recipes, set the trends. Women reclaim the C word. Make it seasonal and slow. Make it local and simple. Make it nurturing and celebration. An end to junk and obesity. An end to the takeaway and ready meal. An end to Coca-Cola, Cadbury and McDonald's. Embrace, celebrate. Here comes the C word, cook. This poem is not by me. This is by a famous poet called Pam Ayres, the Dolly on the Dust Cart. She performed it on Countdown, and I thought I cannot let that go unchallenged, so there will be my reply. I'm the Dolly on the Dust Cart. I can see you're not impressed. I'm fixed above the driver's cab with wire across me chest. The dustman see he noticed me going in the grinder, and he fixed me on the lorry. I don't know if that was kinder. This used to be a lovely dress in pink and pretty shades, but it's torn now being on the cart and black as the ace of spades. There's dirt all round me face and all across me rosy cheeks. Well, I've had my head thrown back and we ain't had no rain for weeks. I used to be a mamma doll, tipped forward I'd say mum, but the rain got in me squeaker and now I've been struck dumb. I had two lovely blue eyes, but in the wind and weather, one's sunk back in me head like, and one's gone altogether. I'm not a soft flesh-coloured dolly modern children like so much. I'm one of those hard old dollies what are very cold to touch. Modern dolly's underwear leaves me a bit nonplussed. I haven't got a bra, but then I haven't got a bust. But I was happy in that doll's house, I was happy as a queen. I never knew that tiny tears was coming on the scene. I heard of dolls with hair that grew, and I was quite enthralled, until I realised my head was hard and pink and bald. So I travelled with the rubbish, out of fashion, out of style, out of my environment for mile after mile, no longer prized, dustbinised, unfeminine, untidy. I'm the Dolly on the dust cart and there's no collection Friday. Here's my reply. I have a name given to me by people who loved me. I am Polly and I belong to a little girl who loved me and dressed me and played with me. But little girls grow up. You've all seen Toy Story 2. And one day I was thrown out with the rubbish. I felt the bin men rescued me, but it was not a rescue. They put me on the front of the dust cart. I am naked. I am crucified. I've seen other toys on other dust carts. I must be some sort of mascot or symbol. I do not believe the men are cruel, just unaware. If I fell off, they probably would not notice my absence, as they scarcely notice my presence. So what am I now? I am a symbol of all the wrongs done by men to those in their power. I am a symbol of all the fetuses aborted for being female. I am a symbol of all the baby girls abandoned to die. I am a symbol of all the little girls subjected to FGM, denied education, or forced into a too early marriage with a much older man. I am a symbol of all the girls kidnapped by Boko Haram, shot by the Taliban, the jihadi brides and those forced into burqas. I am a symbol of all the women trafficked from Eastern Europe and forced into prostitution. I am a symbol of all the women who believe in the myth of size zero, who have anorexia or bulimia or self-harm, who have Botox or liposuction or fucking grotesque breast implants. I am the symbol of all the girls brought up to think that their appearance is the most important thing about them, that they can only play with pink Lego, and that pop singer, model or footballer's wife are their best career options. I am a symbol of all the women who believe it's your fault I hit you, you should know better than to annoy me when I'm drunk. I am a symbol of all the actresses or newsreaders denied work because their faces are ageing. I am a symbol of all the women dismissed as just a housewife or a little old lady. So thank you, Pam Ayres, for your publicity. Thank you, Pam Ayres, for your solidarity. Thank you, Pam Ayres, for your sisterhood. Woo! Woo! Chaps, and I will finish with chaps. I consider chaps to be gender neutral. Never a worry for me. Attitudes are learned very young. Blue and white suit, striped like candy. Who remembers Andy Pandy? Andy, Teddy, played all day. They never worked. Well, why should they? Now, Looby Lou was just a toy, plaything only for any boy. But when the boys went out to play, Looby woke up and worked all day. They didn't know. She got no thanks. Andy, Teddy, 2 short planks. They thought the work was done by elves. If you're like them, go fuck yourselves.